So, the last time I covered this update, there were about 3 snapshots that came out. And in that video, I covered the happy ghast, the dried ghast block. However, as you can see, we are now in the pre-releases of Minecraft 1.21.6. There's actually quite a lot of stuff to cover. But yeah, as you can see, the title screenshot now showcases the happy ghast and the dried ghast block. So the first thing that I want to cover is the dried ghast block, because there have been other ways you can actually obtain this item. So we already covered that you can find this in the Soul Sand Valley and that there is a crafting recipe. However, there is one other method that you can actually get this, and it involves going to the Nether. If you can't tell with the amount of piglins in here, you can actually get the dried ghast block from bartering. Alright, and then eventually, hopefully, the item will appear. However, our pearl rates right now are going crazy. Kind of wish I was speedrunning. I'm not entirely sure what the percentage is, but yeah, look at the amount of pearls that we have. Aha, there we go, we got it. Nice. So getting the dried ghast block is actually going to be like a really common thing that you'll be able to get. Alright, now there is a brand new item, which is a music disc. So if I type music disc, this is the new one. So it's like a pure white music disc item, which is called Tears by Amos Roddy, who is like a new music composer that Mojang hired to make some music tracks for the game. And if he has a YouTube channel, I'll leave a link in the description so that you can check out his other in-game soundtracks. But you may be wondering, how do you obtain this music disc? Well, it's actually pretty simple. In fact, it's so simple that it might end up being the first music disc that you obtain. Now, in order to obtain this, you need a regular ghast. So you need to be in survival in order to obtain this. And that's how you get it. As you saw right there, you get it by killing a ghast with its own fireball. Although in order to obtain this, you need to make sure that it doesn't fall in lava. So now I guess what we can do is listen to what this sounds like. Alright, now let's give this a listen, shall we? Oh yeah, it's like a bunch of ghast sounds mixed into a rhythm. kind of long, isn't it? Longer than I anticipated. There we go. And it sends out a redstone output with a comparator, which doesn't matter to me. I personally am not going to be using that for anything. And speaking of music, a change has happened with the music that I have wanted for so long that I'm so happy that it's in. Like, this is like the most exciting thing that I have seen since Caves and Cliffs Part 2 came out. So if we go to options, go music and sounds, there is 2 new music options. Music frequency, which changes how frequently music plays while in a game world. And also music toast, displays a toast whenever a song starts playing. The same toast is constantly displayed in the in-game pause menu while song is playing. So we can change it to frequent, or we could change it to constant. Like having this on like while you're live streaming so that there's like music going on in the background is honestly amazing. And yeah, as you can see in the top left corner, it says the artist and then the name of the song. Like, I haven't like mentioned this like a lot in videos, but I have wanted this a lot. And now the next thing that I want most in Minecraft now is an end update, and I am willing to bet that most of you guys watching will agree. The next change that I want to mention is 2 crafting recipe changes. Well, actually a crafting recipe has been added. So if I look up lead, it no longer requires the slime ball, but a crafting recipe that has been added is for saddles. You can now craft saddles because you'll always have to like find this item in structures like nether fortresses. Oh, see, look at that. And as soon as a new song starts, it says like the name of it and the artist. And this is a new soundtrack, which is interesting. So yeah, saddles now require 3 leather and 1 iron ingot. And also the loot tables that have saddles has changed. I think it's like ancient cities, desert temples, and nether fortresses. Like any structure that can have saddles has been replaced with between 1 to 5 leather. And speaking of saddle changes, so this is like pretty huge. Let's say you have a horse. Now that we've tamed this horse, we can equip saddle and the horse armor on him. But let's say we want a quick way to get it back. We can actually use shears, which can remove horse armor and can also remove the saddle. But then once the saddle is on the pig in older versions, you can't get it off. But now you can. And yes, in case you're curious, this also works with carpet and llamas. I mean, you can obviously take it off in the inventory, but now this is like a quicker way to do it. All right, now what song is gonna play next in the top left corner? Yes! And I forget to mention, this also applies to the harness and the happy ghast. Now, I do believe there were some changes revolving happy ghasts, leads, and boats carrying entities. I just want to see if this actually is the case. Oh yeah, it can carry entities now. Let's go. In my previous video, it couldn't do that. Oh, let's go. Oh, this is awesome. Oh yeah, and also there have been slight changes to like the biome fog distance and the clouds, because there is new cloud patterns. And if you're lucky enough, if you look in like the cloud formation, you can actually find a creeper face pattern. However, I'm not gonna bother trying to find it because that would take way too long. I'm having the music play throughout the video, but the music frequency thing is just so good, man. If I were to give this update a name, I would probably call it the Gliding Ghasts update.
And the name is Chase the Skies.
I wonder, can it carry 2 entities but not the player? Okay, it can carry two entities. It just can't carry the player. So the official release date as of this video coming out has not been released, but it'll definitely be somewhere in June because the pre-releases now are just bug fixes and all that. But yeah, this biome fog is interesting because it's like more hazy. I mean, naturally, like when Optifine comes out, I get it, and then I turn the biome fog off because I just find it like a bit annoying. Oh, let me know what you guys think about this update in the comments. I think out of the drops, this is the best one so far. Now, I'm curious, were there like other changes? I just want to go through the logs real quick, just in case I missed anything. Oh yeah, splash potions have been changed. Splash potions effect strength is now based on the distance of the hit boxes. Splash potions distance to affected entities now depends on the closest distance between the entity hitbox and the splash potion hitbox where it landed. Okay, I know what this is. Ghasts are not affected by potions thrown on their head. Yeah, this was a bug. Projectiles target tolerance margin now changes over time. Horses, donkeys, and mules can now be fed carrots to heal, grow, and improve their temper. Okay. Okay, so that's the one thing I want to explain what this is, the splash potion. So, splash potions in older versions were weird when giving status effects to the player. The most optimal way to get the most time out of a splash potion was to throw it directly on your head so that way you get the full duration of the potion. But yeah, if you like throw swiftness at you, because that was like pretty far away from where I was, I only got like 39 seconds of speed. So if I throw it a little bit closer, I now have 1:44. And then if I throw it at my feet, now I have the full thing, which is 3 minutes. Yeah, this is like so funny to watch. I'm sorry I'm getting distracted, but this is just so hilarious. Oh, it's going through. Oh no! Well, I guess that can happen now, can it? But anyways, I think that's where I'm gonna wrap it up for part 2 and the final part of the gliding Ghasts update, aka 1.21.6. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys are excited for 1.21.6 as I am, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you guys next time. See ya.